Hello. How are you?
Hi, Charlotte. Yeah, not so bad. I mean, we're going to get out of lockdown one day, aren't we? Hopefully, so.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I had my audio turned off before, but I'm still working my way around Teams. Not used to
Oh, I know, it's so
Yeah.
blooming complicated.
I always get Wi-Fi connections where I live.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking about you peeling potatoes the other day.
Oh, yes, it's been a while. I was hoping you can help me out with my writing. I'm having some issues. I think I might have potato syndrome.
Ah, that old chestnut in potato syndrome. Well, I'm here to help. You've come to the right person again. Let's try and just work out what's going on here. Maybe if you try and tell me a bit more about what the root of the problem is. What specifically are you struggling with?
So I'm struggling with this following sentence. I don't know if I'm trying to do too much or not, but I'm currently writing a chapter based on agricultural demand on my thesis about sustainable potato farming and planning. So just listen up, here is the sentence. To feed into the creation of averages and to reveal deeper understandings of agricultural demand, there are efforts to provide more accurate representations that consequently involve methods that remove and flatten seasonal fluctuations in demand.
Whoa. Yeah, so I mean, I didn't catch all of that, and I think that's probably part of the problem. There's a lot going on in that sentence. Maybe just sort of in your own words, what were you trying to say?
So I'm trying to articulate my understanding of averaging and link it to my next section of my chapter, but I need to improve how my sentence is structured.
Yeah, you probably do. I mean, right, let's have a look at this. So it's a bit mashed, isn't it? There's not enough focus, I think. I think you're right. I think we need to sort of perhaps pull out the different sections, because we've got the kind of articulating, you've got understanding of average, and then the linking. So let's try and see what else we can do.
Yeah, so what would be a better way of phrasing this?
Well, how about something a bit clearer with a nice opening sentence? I mean, maybe that first half could be a full sentence where you could so you could sort of introduce maybe the bit about averaging. How would you do that?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, thanks, Joanne. I wish I could have you by my side when I'm writing. Can you have the next sentence?
What's the next sentence?
So, over the centuries, the increasingly globalised world creates many challenges for soil, thus exacerbates farming inequalities.
Well, without being overly blunt about it, seems to me as though that as well is a little bit mashed, and Charlotte.
Oh, sorry.
And the grammar's not perhaps as clear as it could be, because I don't think that you're doing your ideas justice, really. I think you're right that we need to try and work out how can you say these things so that your reader is absolutely clear about the meaning. And there's a bit of, I don't know, trying to say too much all at once, which then might be a bit overgeneralized.
Sorry, I just got a message on my phone. I'll be 2 seconds. Can you say that again, please?
I think maybe there's some overgeneralizing going on. Maybe you're trying to say things all at once and too quickly, and sometimes putting in some subtleties can help.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a few mights or sometimes is, and again, I think you've maybe got 3 sentences there where you've got one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, thank you, Joanne. That's really helpful. That's a great technique. What techniques are there to stop overgeneralizing? Do we need to think about my writing differently?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it can help to try and take things one at a time. I mean, I sometimes use images in PowerPoint slides to try and start off. You know, you're certainly beginning here with, I can see sort of 3 or 4 things that you're trying to say in the one sentence. You know, we've got, I think you talk about global things, and then we've got challenges for the soil. You talk about the soil, And then you've got the farming differences, was it? Or I can't remember. What was it you said? So I think I would try maybe and take things one thing at a time and try and make a whole sentence where you've got a phrase, perhaps. It's a bit difficult to understand what you're saying, though, really, to be honest, in this sentence.
Yeah, I do think I do have a concentration problem.
Oh, dear.
I sit still for long.
Yeah,
I get distracted. Sometimes I leave my thesis and I don't come back to it for 2 weeks in the middle of a sentence.
Right, well, that's probably not helping. I mean, it's probably not unusual either. Have you spoken to any of your friends about this?
No.
Well, I mean, we're just looking at the time, actually. I need to move on. I've got somebody else banging on the virtual door, but I mean, you know me, you know that I'm not a big fan of writing chips. I mean, writing tips, because it's different for everybody. But what I might suggest this time is that you maybe you need to be a bit more consistent in your writing. Write a little bit every day. Come to see me a bit more often.
Yeah, my head is just a bit mashed at the moment. I feel like I could peel my skin at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. That does sound awful.
Thanks, Joanne. That is really helpful. I think I'm gonna roast myself in the sun for the rest of the day. It's lovely weather outside.
Oh, lovely to see you, Charlotte.
Bye.
Bye.